Welcome back, everyone, to Piney Plays Minecraft Archipelago, and I am at the beginnings of my new base, where sort of started building out on the outside of it. And I have down here, I haven't started dividing this into rooms or anything like this, but I do have this little alcove here. That's my bit of a forge, some storage here, some storage here. My bedroom's going to be going upstairs. I'm probably thinking that this is going to become our kitchen dining area since it's right next to my smelter. And this is probably going to be a living area, which I'll have to come up with some decent decorations for that. All right. Let me store this away for now. And it's been eventful between episodes. In addition to taking care of that, I started getting the walls up on this place, but not really all that much more than that. I actually finally got around to doing the foundation there because it looked really weird having dirt as a foundation. And yeah, I've been having a lot of trouble finding coal and the like, and I've been having trouble finding materials in general. Very little iron, very little coal, 0 diamonds still, but plenty of eggs! So therefore, I'm starting now to burn birch and turning it into charcoal, so that's going to be my primary source of that. Now I did find a couple of spawners, including one that had some horse armor in there. And they also had some iron armor, but I'm figuring that I'm not planning on taking the horse into too many dangerous areas. So for now, I'm just going to put the gold armor on because it looks prettier. And if I plan to do dangerous things on the horse later on, then I could worry about starting to use iron armor instead. But as for these spawners, they are way down here, and I stumbled onto them quite by happenstance. And first one was a very, very close to the surface skeleton spawner. And that's up here. I've started to do some excavation in order to get around there, thinking maybe I could do a bit of a skeleton farm. But of course, this thing's going around trying to generate skeletons when you've got this area all opened up and no valid spawn locations for it. Alright. Now, the idea here is I was trying to circle my way down so that I could have a center point to do a bit of a drop farm for it. So I could turn this into an XP farm. And then I, of course, came down here. Since inevitably you come to a location. That's why I guess you don't dig straight down. It's just in case you run to a place like this. And I ran there, and then I was attacked by zombies. Killed a couple of times. When I first got into the area, I think I had 4 of those small, fast zombies all attacking me at once. So therefore, yeah, that was a joyous time. So that gave me a little bit of a startle, and you see my XP has been set due to several incidents like that. So I'll probably be clearing this out at some time. I've already taken all the items inside the chest. Ooh, oh well, alright, I'll worry about opening that up later. So I am going to have to go further down into this. What level am I on right now? I'm certainly at 52. Yeah, I'm still pretty high up. So I'll probably, yeah, between episodes, finally get this all the way down. So, not too exactly sure how many steps to go down. Maybe about 30 or so. Drops, and then let's see how that does. It should weaken them enough to make it very easy to go whack, whack, whack on them, since I would rather have an XP farm than a auto farm at the moment, and it'll give you some experience on how to do farms. Since that is something that one of the basic things that I am trying to learn for this particular series. Now, speaking of farms, we of course have our old friend the witch farm over here, where I did not make any progress on that, or at least I don't think I did since the last episode. I wanted to save that for the actual episodes, so I've been avoiding that for the last couple of days. And the idea, what I'm planning on doing here, is now that that's all going in there, it's all nice out in the open, but unfortunately it's got a lot of sunlight on there, so it's not going to be summoning any mobs. Except for that squid that's in there. Oh, well, let's see. Oh, okay. Oh, the squid went... Oh, I don't have this thing. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to make a difference or not. But I am going to have to get some darkness around here. And my plan here is to build a ruin. And that this ruin is going to be... Well, I have other locations where I've got sugarcane now, so I am going to just get rid of that. The idea is to build a ruin, so I'm going to have... Perhaps this is going to be sort of the entrance to the ruin, or a little bit of a wall, and then here could be a ruined keep, and that's gotten swallowed up by the swamp over time. And it's just going to be able to... And its entire purpose is going to be to block out the sun. That's its entire purpose. So I'm going to have an inner shell, which is just going to be block out the sun. That'll be the first step. And then on the outside... I was going to say try to make it look pretty, but I think pretty might be the wrong word when you're talking about a ruined shell that's, been decaying over time, but something that looks like it will fit in with the idea of that's what it is. Since I don't want something like a pristine castle or anything like that, which tends to be more of the style I tend to do. A little bit too pristine, I'm sure a lot of builders will say. Alright, now, what I do need is an axe. Actually, I have a suspicion that I may have an axe at my house. I have this nasty habit when I want to make a pickaxe, I make a regular axe, and when I want to make a regular axe, I make a pickaxe, and when I make a sword, I make one of the other two. So let me make sure I don't have any such thing. No, I got three. Okay, I have 3 swords because I kept on getting killed and all that. Oh, yeah. That may help. I wonder. Oh, I have got to do an experiment with TNT. I mean, I got enough gunpowder in those 2 dungeons in order to get some TNT. So I've got to do an experiment with TNT. And now I know it's not exactly the safest material to go around with. But I thought that, yeah, this is all about learning stuff. All about learning how to do stuff. So therefore, if I get myself blown up by TNT in the process, part of the learning process. But I will have bread. I'll leave the pumpkin pies in here. Anything that would be a nuisance to lose. Actually, I'll leave that bed out there. Good. Yeah, stuff I don't absolutely need. Well, this isn't exactly the best bow in the world. So what I'll do is I'll take 16 arrows with this bow. Oh. I'll leave the clock here, since I planned that to be a relatively short excursion into there, and if it's a long one, well, I'm probably going to die anyway, so I don't want that with me. But I could take... This is my worst sword, meaning the one that's most likely to break. Actually, I better take a little bit of coal. Give myself some torches. And if I get it all wrong, I won't lose too much. Okay, let's take a little sleep, and then let's go and let's try some experimentations. Right. Let's head back to the witch farm. Not the witch farm, the skeleton farm. What I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can blow up. What happens if I use some TNT on there so I can see exactly how powerful this stuff is. Alright, now. And it's probably going to do. Alright, now if I understand correctly, this is. Alright, so this is the point where I'm going to go under. So therefore, I did all this weird stuff in the middle. Simply because, yeah, I forgot to make myself an axe. You know, I went to the house to make an axe, and I completely forgot to do that bit. I hear a zombie. And there's some place where zombies are still being spawned, and I don't know exactly where that is. But that gave me a little bit of a surprise at one point. Alright, here we go. Now, what's going to happen? I think that you use flint and steel in order to start the explosion. Then I'm going to run as fast up as possible once I do this. And hopefully I don't get this wrong. Okay, I have to be closer than that. Okay. Well. Hey, let's see what the damage is. Whew. Well, probably not as impressive as I thought it was going to be, but oh well. At least I didn't get killed. At least I didn't underestimate the damage it was going to do. That would have been nasty from my longevity. Alright, make sure that. Yeah, what is. Oh, well, there is. Yeah. Okay. Someplace around here there are still zombies. I was jumped by, one time I was coming up here, I was jumped by a couple of zombies and I had no idea where they spawned at. So that's why I'm wondering a bit on what's happening. Fortunately, with only 5 levels and not much else going on, I would say that was not the most, right? It's like, so that's TNT. I have to tell you that I'm not overly impressed. But alright. Well then, let's see. We want to get right under here. I'll get a more direct way to assess the damage this way. Okay, well that looked a bit more impressive. This is when the zombies come and kill me, right? Well. Alright. And well, okay, so therefore when doing this, it's not an efficient way to do what I was just trying to do, but it's always nice to learn things like that. Alright, let's see. understand this. So right now, let's get back down here. And that's going to take a long time in order for me to get down as far as I want to go on that. But the idea there is to see if I can make a simple little skeleton farm out of that by dropping the farms. I did try actually an even simpler one, but it was the most inefficient farm ever created. So therefore, I didn't get much out of it. Actually, I did get some decent levels out of it. Just took so long to do it. And of course I lost them right away when I got swamped by those zombies. But alright, that's one of the things. That's probably what I'm going to be doing between episodes. That plus maybe get the outer shell covering to the witch farm. So that will be nice and covered up. And then I can, on the next episode, do the part where I actually cover up and try to make it look presentable, or I should say fitting in with the world, with the idea of it being a ruin and all that stuff. Now, based on my calculations, that zombie spawner and that skeleton spawner are far enough away from the witch farm that they're not going to interfere with each other. If my calculations are wrong on that matter, well, at least it'll be something else that I learn. Alright, there we go. Let's just throw some. Okay, how much do I got in there right now? Oh. Okay, yeah, nothing. There's absolutely nothing in there? Okay. Completely empty. So let's go and... here we go. We can help with that. Now, I've got plenty of beef. I'm certainly not going to worry about starvation anytime soon or anything. I get too many discs and they're the exact same one. Yeah. That's my luck. I believe there are several different types of disc because I remember Club Fan trying to collect them all that. Now, I should have plenty of leather in order to make books and stuff like that so I can make an enchantment table. Well, I could if I had any obsidian. And I could get some obsidian if I had any diamonds. I'm just wondering if I managed to spawn a world that where the diamond generation was just completely off. So I haven't found any of them yet. But I should in time find a spot to it, since you can't have every single chunk with 0 diamonds. I mean, even I can't be that unlucky. Alright, here we go. And I get more eggs. Yay! Exactly what I need. More eggs. I mean, yes, I'm really short on those. Oh. Yeah, I know. Like I need them. Alright. These chickens really should know the price of going out. That their life expectancy goes way down when they do that. Now, some of them actually turn around and jump back in before I catch them. I wonder if I could expand sand all around here. Put a Nah, okay. I was thinking of using some cactuses and put them around there and see what happens. All right, let's see. Boom, 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 boom. And I could just take those to my main house where I think I have the rest of the chickens. Throw those back in there. And yes, sun is about to go down. Alright, well, that's today's episode. sort of more of a update of what's going on than any real construction because it has been a busy day. Mostly running around and getting myself killed by zombies and by some other strange means that I've contrived to do it. So next time, hopefully, we will get to some serious work on making it dark in there, and maybe I can actually get the witch farm to at least be operational. Yeah, I know. Right. But we'll find that out in the next episode of Piney Plays Minecraft Archipelago.